Hello everyone, Minute Plus Meditation here, Monday, June the 28th. So in the Gospel, when Jesus saw great crowds around him, he gave orders to go over to the other side. A scribe then approached him and said, "Teacher, I will follow you wherever you go." And Jesus said to him, "Foxes have holes and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head." Sounds like an odd response, doesn't it, to this man's seemingly willing commitment to follow Jesus. Wherever you go, that's where I'll go. Well, this is one of those local sayings that is not too difficult to unravel, but it sounds odd when we hear it with our modern ears. Basically, Jesus is saying to this fellow, and he's saying to you and to me, it's good that you want to follow me. It's actually the best thing in the world that you want to follow me, but you have to count the cost. It's important that you realize what you're getting into. Jesus doesn't want us entering into a relationship with him blind, or just not having seriously considered what it costs. Maybe we don't know we actually don't know the full story. None of us can. None of us, I think, would want to. But, at least enough to realize that to follow him is a serious commitment. I mean, it's more serious than marriage. It's more serious than celibacy. It's a serious life commitment. And he wants us to be aware of this. I mean, there's no greater payout. I mean, the Lord cannot be outdone in generosity. But the point is, if we do not take this into account, right, because we can be quite fickle as human beings. If we do not take this into account, then when the littlest disturbance comes along, boom, we're gone. Or little persecution comes along, boom, we're gone. Or it's like having, your fifth fight in marriage or, celibacy. There's turbulences in life. It's like, boom, you're gone. Are you gone that quick? Are you in it for life? For better, for worse, for richer, for poor, in sickness and in health, until death do us part. I mean, the words apply not only to marriage, but to any life commitment like celibacy or even consecrated virginity or being a brother in religious life. It's like lifers, till death. So we have to consider this. Again, we can't, and we wouldn't want to see everything in the future, but our intent must be life. It must be for better, for worse. We tend to want to sift out. We want to kind of live, for better, for richer, and in health, right? Because that's what our human nature wants. But it's for better, for worse, for richer, for poor. It's the whole package. And that is part of our life. It doesn't matter who we're married to or seemingly the most perfect celibate life or single life, that's just great. It's fulfilled in the whole bit. There's always going to be those consequences that come up. The ups and downs of life, turbulences, temptations. Nobody's exempt from these. They're a part of everyone's existence. So this is what our Lord wants us to be aware of. He doesn't want to push us away. He doesn't want us, put off by him, but he wants us to seriously reflect because it's kind of like more than a marriage. It's a real commitment of the disciple to the teacher, to the master, and in this case, to the King of the universe, to the one who's going to lay down his life, and he has. I'm putting us there with Jesus back, 2,000 years ago. The one who's going to lay down his life for us, will we lay down our life for him? That's what he wants us to be cognizant of. He wants us to be disposed to this. He doesn't want perfection. Like he knew Peter was going to deny him, but Peter was disposed to give Jesus everything, and he did. It just took time. So Jesus asks for that disposition, that openness, so that we allow him to teach us. So today, foxes have holes and birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head. Let us meditate on these words and tell Jesus, in the depths of our heart, Lord, I really want to follow you. I know I'm not perfect. I know I resist at times. Please help me to kind of shore up those deficiencies that I have. I really want to follow you. I want it to be like total. And I know you can help me to make that a reality. God bless you.